are at level 4, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Just an unbelievable, 4 weeks, and here we are sitting here a game away from state, and just couldn't be more proud of the kids and, what we put into this season and to be here tonight.
You stop and you think about that. It's a Final Four. That you can't see that very often.
No, you can't. And we were looking back, and we had a pep assembly today, and we went back to 1994 is the last time we've been to a game before state. So just what they're doing is just kind of history. They haven't been even born since this stuff has happened. So just kind of surreal, and you want to take it in, but yet you got to keep the focus on the game tonight, and you're one win away from playing at Camp Randall.
Let's go back just for a moment with that game last week. Boy, I tell you what, I don't know if I've seen two teams defensively really do a smackdown.
Yeah, it was really something that I don't know if I've even seen, especially on the Cashton side. I mean, they came out and just physically, controlled the line of scrimmage. Really the whole game. We had one miscue there in the second quarter, but other than that, they held them in check on the ground, and then when they forced to throw the ball, we had 4 interceptions. So we got to have that, and much better tonight. We're playing against a very good Reedsville team, and they're the real deal.
You talked about that defense. The defense scoring 8 points last week in that 15-6 win. That was huge.
Yeah, and you don't know where your points are going to come from, and all these games are going to be tight, close. Tonight we're thinking about how do we get a special team score, and so whatever we can do, I think scoring is going to be at a premium, and we'll take anything that we can get.
We know Reedsville, a very formidable team. What do we got to do to come out ahead tonight?
You got to contain their quarterback. 1,400 yards rushing. He's around the edge. They got a big fullback that they're going to pound the rock to, and then he lets it go. And then he's got 1,000 yards passing. So I think he counts for 39 touchdowns on the season. So he's the real deal, 6'4" guy, and it's gonna, we got to contain him.
And of course, for the Eagles, we know we got to keep things clean and that offense, get things rolling.
Yeah, it's our MO. We got to stay, a turnover-free, mistake-free, shorten the game, run the clock, and convert first downs and or third downs for first downs. We do those things. I like our chances.
Yeah, Coach, we want to wish you the best of luck tonight. Thanks so much for taking the time out, as always.
Yep, thanks, Ken.
Head coach Sherrod Hemmersbach. We'll be back with the national anthem and kickoff after this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ripon, Wisconsin. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC, as we're ready to bring you high school football. With me once again, Scott Peterson and Nick Butzler. As well, there to my right and to the left side, we got a whole facility to ourselves, it seems like. I tell you what, couldn't ask for anything better. It's a crisp night, guys, for a level 4 game. It is November. Scott, you got some information for us right away in regards to kicking off and deferring and all that good stuff before we talk football.
Yeah, so apparently they had the Cashton was going to be heads automatically tonight, so there was no for us choosing heads or tails. We were just automatically heads, and Reedsville won the toss and elected to defer. So Cashton is going to be receiving to our right, working their way to the left.
Okay.
To start the game here.
All right, that's good information to know, and that means that Reedsville will get the second half kickoff. Well, let's talk some Cashton Reedsville football. Reedsville coming in with an excellent record, only one loss, I believe, on their ledger. Meanwhile, of course, the Cashton Eagles coming in with 2 losses. Scott, what's the key point tonight here for the Eagles?
No mistakes. We got to limit the turnovers. Hopefully we can get, a couple chunk plays. And, just like last week, we were able to get some pressure on the quarterback, and he threw that interception to Brett Hemmersbach, and he took it to the house, for a touchdown. And that's what you need in these types of games. Some lucky breaks, and we'll just see what happens.
Right. Nick, we were talking, the three of us were talking. Interestingly enough, these two teams coming in as number 2 seeds in their particular regional.
Yeah, so which is probably they've upset teams or team got upset along the way. But I think regardless, I think it was going to be tough to seed anybody this year, to be honest with you. All these teams are good. I think we talked about it. In these brackets, there was 7 conference champions coming out of there. So I don't, they're probably all number 1 seeds. But somebody had to be 1, somebody had to be 2. So, but yeah, Cashton's got to be clean tonight and play probably the best football they played all year.
That's going to be something that we're looking forward to. We're going to take a little break. Here comes our national anthem. Well, nice job there by the Cashton band with our national anthem. We do want to say thanks to all those terrific sponsors helping us out once again. And, of course, this time I think we'll start from the bottom and work our way up, and that means the Westby Co-op Credit Union. You'll find them in Cashton, Westby, Viroqua, and, of course, in Coon Valley and a couple of spots down in Richland Center. 9 branches overall. What a great job they continue to do, and we definitely appreciate their terrific support. Also, we got to do a quick little shout out here, and this is something kind of special with this, because we want to say thanks going out to Scott Peterson, Gary Hansen, Midby's Appliance in Cashton, Cashton Veterinary, the Bank of Cashton, and John Danes, the founder of the Scenic Bluffs tackle football program that was started years ago. And, of course, one of those people right here, and Scott Peterson helping us out tonight. All of these fine people and organizations has supported the Cashton football program, but they also were part of getting a couple of buses together and help bring the team over here. Scott, thank you to you and all your friends over here helping us out. That was a great ride, and I appreciate being able to hitch a ride with you guys. That was a total bunch of fun.
Yeah, you were more than welcome to come with, Ken. Sure, it's nice and relaxing. You don't have to have the headaches of driving, and we were on with the Spirit Squad, and some of the younger guys on the football team were on the bus. So.
Yeah, that was fun to do, and of course your folks and Nick, your father-in-law, and Jenny, of course, kind of taking charge with that. But that was just great to have that special ride. Well, let's take a look, a little bit more about tonight's football game. Nick, I think you said it pretty well when you have 7 conference champions in that regional. I mean, anything can happen on a given night. The key is you put something together and things start to click, and that's what's been going on with the Eagles.
Yeah, it's a good time of the year to get hot, at the end of the year. So, I mean, they've by far played their best football by the end of the year, which I think it's because they probably are a young team. So it's just taken a few more games to develop, and, we get to the end of the season, and it's showing. Yeah.
And, Scott, here's the other interesting part as we get set for tonight's kickoff. This is the 20th game tonight. You guys were informing me of that, and I was, totally shocked. I had no clue. This is game number 20 in this year, 2021.
Yeah, starting in end of March to this point, and then you got to remember you had, 3 weeks of preseason in August.
Right,
so these boys have played a lot of football.
Level 4 game underway as the kick comes down. Going to be picked up here. Got to the outside. It's Butzler, and he's going to be rung out of bounds here at about the 43-yard line. Boy, nice return there by Connor Butzler.
Yeah, that's a good way to get started. We're at the 38-yard line? 48 yard, or 42.
42 though,
43.
Mark. 43.
Boy, I'm a little off my game tonight.
I think Scott's a little nervous, maybe.
Take a deep breath.
Ken, slap.
Well, I tell you what, you got to be excited about tonight. If you're not excited, we're in trouble.
Yeah, what a treat. What a treat, huh?
Yes, it is. And what a facility here, too. Thanks going out to Bill Kinzinger, the athletic director, assistant principal at Ripon High School. Appreciate his wonderful support. Here's the first play from the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be a run picking up about 3, maybe 4 yards, I think they'll finally call it when everything is said and done. And that was Colin O'Neill with the carry.
That was a great start for Cashton last week. Driving down on the opening kickoff. I could deal with a little less conversions on 4th down and, just get them on 3rd down, but it works. So, if we can just keep getting 3-4 yards here, then we're on that pace.
Here's another inside handoff. Not much on this one as he's pushed back. Boy, I'll tell you what, there's some big boys in that line, Nick.
Yeah, I think we were kind of looking at the program early on here, and they have 5 down linemen, so there's going to have to be a way to kind of stretch them out a little bit.
That's for sure. So it brings up a loss of 1, we're going to call it, and it's 3rd and 7 here now. Well, they're going to say 3rd and 8 in the long haul of things here for the Eagles. Again, I formation. Jacob Hunsinger, the quarterback. He'll turn, hand off. This is going to be trying to get to the outside. It's O'Neill spinning, and then he's brought down. In there on the tackle, I believe that was number 5, and that is going to be Gavin Totten, who came up with the big stop.
Yeah, so on that D-line, they got number 78. He's listed at 6'1", 290. 77 there is 6 foot 250. And then their fullback, 42, is 6 foot 275.
I see their DNs are 6'4", 210.
Oh, my goodness.
So
How do they grow them so big? Here's the punt. It's going to come down and picking the ball up on the run. This is going to be a nice little return and then stopped at about the 35. Good recovery there, and that was Zach Milsna in there, and he had some help. Was that Kling?
Yes.
Gabe
Or,
Peterson,
it was
75.
Gabe was in there? All right.
And I see that's their quarterback on the kick return.
Now that
return.
yeah, right.
you don't
Voracek.
see that very often.
Yep.
Wow. But like Coach Hemmersbach said, over 1,400 yards running, he wants to get to the outside. If he turns the corner, you're in trouble. So we'll keep an eye on that as they come up with a 1st and 10 here for.
So look at that 42. He's the fullback there. He's the guy that's at 275,
Wow.
and they're going to hand it to him.
There's
right
Zach
away.
Malsna plugging the hole.
And they'll finally get him down. Boy, he was running, had to push him parallel to the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up a yard. Nice job there by Milsna sustaining his position there, Scott.
Yeah, no doubt. And Riley Verkin and Brian Rivera out there too. The D-line really has been playing well these last few weeks.
I guess kind of a side note is Brady Hemmersbach isn't. He got a little dinged up last week, so he will be out this evening.
Okay.
So Colin O'Neill is in there for him.
There's a quick high toss. Boy, they got the ball just in time, and they're going to pick up a 1st down. Dangerous on the option there, but they get away with it.
Yeah, that was 14, Weston Liebzek. He's their tailback. He's 5'11", 175.
Yeah, he was one of their captains too tonight. So
Okay.
he's a senior, and so he's got some experience here.
And the quarterback is
Dvorak.
Dvorak.
Yep.
That's
And
it.
that's a keeper and another pitch.
Here it comes over here to the near side. Got through on the outside at the 40. Still going. Now it's going to be pulled down.
James Hunt on the tackle.
Boy, oh boy.
There is a flag out there. I wonder if we got some holding here. Seems like that 14's got some speed, huh?
Boy,
Yep.
does he ever. Man, he got out there in a hurry.
Yes, it is holding.
Liebzig, is that how you call
I
it?
think so.
Okay. Our thanks going out also to the Westby Co-op Creamery supporting tonight's broadcast as they'll step this one off on Reedsville. The Panthers with their nickname showing some speed, and Coach Hemmersbach again mentioned you got to keep the ends, be able to make sure that the play can be turned inside, and hopefully that will kind of negate some of that great speed that they have in that quarterback and beyond. Here we are. It's a 1st down. Call it 1st and about 18 on the board. Dvorak.
No, it's straight
Keep
up to.
He kept it himself,
Yep.
and he's going to be pulled down a short gain, maybe a yard or 2 at most. And again, in there, down at the bottom of the pile getting up, we saw Milsna, and I'm not sure who else was in there. They're all kind of bundled together.
And I think what we were talking about, we're a little ways away. You can't really see from this rubberized track. I think this isn't like Cashton. You're right on top of it.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to bear with us tonight.
So taking a look here now, it's going to be a 2nd down. Call it 16, only a gain of 2 yards. They'll split 2 guys out here to the near side. Liebzig, 14. Here is a man in motion coming out here, lobbing it. It's caught on the run and then dropped.
Nice hit by Gabe Peterson.
Good timing there. Incomplete pass. That was an easy call for the officials. Even though we might want to see something different, but he never really did make any kind of a football move or get the ball corralled at all.
It's kind of that same wheel route I think we saw with Potosi last week.
That's right.
Yeah, it is right, isn't it?
Running back out of the
Yeah.
backfield.
So third down, big time play here defensively now for the Eagles. Guys, you can see the steam coming out from the helmets tonight. Like we said, pretty crisp, 32 degrees, maybe lower than that. Here's the handoff. It's going to be right up the middle. Oh, good run here. They're going to get back into Eagle territory. They'll mark the ball at about the 46-yard line. It will bring up a 4th and 5.
So that was Cole Ebert, the 6-foot, 275-pound fullback.
Well, I tell you what, he can just chug through that line and knock him down. He's like the bowling ball going through the pins. So you definitely got to stay low here tonight if you're on that defensive side.
Well, that was a good stop here so far for the Cashton defense. I would think Reedsville's going to punt it, but you do have to watch out for a fake.
We've seen it before.
Yes.
Here's the kick. It's a line drive kick coming down. It's going to be away from Butzler, and he's going to let it go, and somebody came zipping in right away, and the ball will be down at about the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, deep in their own territory for the Eagles. Well, we want to take a look at more of those sponsors as we move along here tonight. We want to thank Vernon Communications. It sounds like from Jeanette's side of things that the stream is working pretty well, at least on Vernon Communications side, Channel 14. We hope you enjoy tonight's game on Channel 2 and 14. And I also want to give a shout out to the Cashton School District for picking up the tab, making sure the ball is on the ground, and still on the ground. And now I think the Panthers come up with it. They do. On the 20. First turnover of the night goes against the Eagles. That one, I think that was O'Neill, took a couple of hard shots. And I do mean hard.
So, and talking to the Ripon College coaches here when we got here tonight, it was raining and snowing here right up until about 5 o'clock. So the field is pretty wet yet. You can't really see it with the turf, but, the balls are pretty shiny.
Well, guys, I have to give a quick shout out. My grandson, Cole, is turning 13 on the 13th. How about that? A golden birthday right now. And he's watching tonight's game with some of the buddies there in Westby at home. So a quick happy birthday shout out to Cole Steinhoff, and have a great one. We'll see you Sunday afternoon. What do you got cooking there, Cole? That's what I want to know.
So that
have a great time.
That was Dvorak on the carry on that one, the quarterback. Gain of maybe, 6 yards?
So it's, it picks up about 5-6 yards on the play. You're right, Nick, and it's going to be a 2nd and 4 according to our scoreboard. 6:50 and less than that now counting, as you can see that in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Again, thanks to the Cashton School District for supporting tonight's broadcast, picking up the streaming costs. Once again, here's a turn. It's Liebzeit coming around, and he's going to get the first down and then drilled out of bounds. Boy, what a run there. He just kept bouncing off people, guys.
Yeah, and one of them was Colin O'Neill, and I think that's the first missed tackle that Colin's had all year.
Yeah, I agree.
So you got to give, I think the credit goes to 14 on that. Like you say, Ken, he bounced around.
Well, let's take a look. 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll put the ball on the 9. And the Panthers of Reedsville with the first opportunity here, and it's a good one in scoring position here in the red zone. They'll turn. It's going to be a keeper. Dvorak, he's going to be in for the score. Wow. A pretty good alley right there off tackle on the right side, and he just motored in from 9 yards out. Panthers striking first.
And he is a tall, long-legged kid too.
He is,
he's
isn't he?
200 pounds, and you can tell he can run. He's
That's
their holder
right.
too here, so be ready for anything.
You know, and in pregame warm-ups, that kicker was kicking 40-yard field goals too.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, he was kicking from 30 and making them.
That is crazy. Well, first score of the night goes to the Panthers, and now it's up to the Eagles to see if they can answer back here. We'll take a quick break, catch our breath. We'll be right back with more here from Ripon. Well, back we come, and I tell you what, the turnover, that has not happened to the Eagles hardly at all this year. They have been playing some outstanding football, and especially error-free, but this time around, it'll cost them a score, and they trail 7-0. Here is the approach, the kick, a high end-over-end kick. It's going to come down, picked up at about the 16-yard line, trying to get to the outside, and brought down at the 26. That was Hemmerspach on the return. So the Eagles starting deep in their own territory here in the second opportunity, or make that the third opportunity, right? It is the third opportunity.
I guess the second opportunity was one play, right?
That's right. Yeah. Unfortunately. So let's see what they can do here on this particular go-around. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage, turn, the handoff is going to be O'Neill. He gets knifed down underneath. Wow, somebody got through there in a hurry.
Yeah, I think it was number 78 there.
It looked like we were trying to pull, and he just followed right behind the guard that was pulling and was able to get to the ankles of O'Neill.
So a 4-yard loss on that play.
Brings up a second and 14. Back they come.
So we'll see. We're going to split guys out here.
Double pump, and now he's got to run, and
Nice pickup by Jacob.
yeah, you know, that really was a good job. He tucked the ball underneath after a couple of pumps and then said, well, we better get motoring. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and a yard beyond, it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I think they're just playing straight man-to-man coverage, so when we do split our guys out, they're up on the line of scrimmage. So,
Well, here we go, a big play. We've got to be great to get that first down right here. Let's see what they can do. Dropping back, looking downfield. Here's the toss.
Got
It's
him.
caught,
Oh.
and a great defensive play coming up from behind. That was number 4 in Dvorak, the quarterback, playing defensive back, and he gets the stop. Good reception, but short of the first down by a couple of yards.
Yeah, and it looks like Kling was the receiver, and he's slow to get up over on the far sideline. So hopefully it's just something that's got him out for a couple plays here.
Right. Thanks to the Varsity Funeral Home supporting tonight's broadcast, Jay Varsity and family. Since 1970, they've been supporting the area folks during the time of the loss of a loved one. Dropping back to kick. Here's the boot coming down, and it's going to be taken by Dvorak, the quarterback, getting up the sideline. Oh, he took a hard shot there. That was 73.
Austin Culpit on the tackle.
Boy, did he smack him. He might feel that one for a moment. Might want to think twice about doing that again.
Yeah, right.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Again, the Panthers out in front, 7-0. Dvorak up under center. He'll drop down underneath, now turn, and the handoff right up the middle. Leipzig will pick up about 2. He gets to the 40, maybe not quite there, as they'll place the ball. The nose of the ball just shy of the 40-yard line. Thanks again to more of those sponsors we want to talk about, and we appreciate them so much. Varockwell Food Co-op bringing you tonight's action, your only organic grocery store, full Organic Store.
I think Kling's back in there on the other side if I'm looking right. I think he's back in on the game on the end.
Well, that's good news then.
Yeah, here's the handoff right up the middle, and again it's the big guy. Moving along, and he's going to be very close to the first down. They're going to mark the ball at the 30, what do we got here, 34?
Yep.
And it's 3rd and 2. Well, I tell you what, he is a load to bring down.
Yeah, that's the guy you're going to have to ankle tackle all night long.
All the time, yes, that's right. Taunton brings the play in from the line of scrimmage, from the sideline as the team comes up to the line of scrimmage. And Taunton will break out here to the near side. Here's a turn, handoff up the middle. It's going to be a first down and being pushed back. I tell you what, they're making that one close, guys.
Yeah.
That was a good job defensively by Cashton.
Stopping the clock, so they must be.
They're going to look at that mark, and yep,
No,
he's
that's
got it.
first down.
Yeah, got it by a half a yard. So 1st and 10, and the clock winds up, and we continue at 2:43 and counting. Thanks going out to the Viroqua Dental Center, Dr. Leanne Klum. Wishing all the best to the Cashton Eagles, and stop in or give them a call for your next beautiful smile when it comes to your dental checkup. Dvorak up under center once again. Now he drops back, looking to pass. Now he says, oh, I'm going to take it myself. Uh-oh, look out, folks. There he goes. He is in for the score. Boy, I tell you what, he high-stepped somebody at about the 22-yard line, and then he was off to the races. 13-0 your score.
Yeah, right now he's looking like the real deal, huh, guys?
Yeah, no doubt.
We haven't seen anything like that all year.
No,
Right.
we haven't.
Well, he's big and he's fast.
You know, I thought the quarterback from Luther was pretty big, but this guy is more.
Yep, he's got a little bit more speed than that.
Snap is good. The kick is up, and it is good as well. And it's 14-0 in favor of the Reedsville Panthers. Quick break. We're going to talk about some of our sponsors here in just a moment. Take a look at some of those sponsors as we want to thank the Viroqua Booster Club, Carl Zuby, the president of that fine organization. The VFW of Viroqua. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast, and of course the Friday Night Fish down there at the VFW. No one does more for our veterans, and a shout out to all of those veterans with, of course, Veterans Day just gone by. We had some great programs around the high schools and stuff, and that's always very heartwarming to see. Vernon Memorial Healthcare supporting tonight's broadcast. VMH, so much care, so close, right there on the south side of Viroqua. And on the north side, it's Vernon Manor Healthcare. Stop in, that's the place to go when it comes to rehabilitative care. You can stop in, give them a call, see if they can show you around a little bit. They've been doing things, helping out the county folks for over 100 years. Here's the kick coming down. It's going to be Butzler with the ball. He'll look to move up the field and took a shot and then bounced off from that one and then was brought down. And the ball is placed on about the 26. Looked like number 12, and Ryan Teddy was the one who came up with the stop.
Well, I think to start here, guys, I think we got to get a first down, huh?
There you go. Yeah.
That's the way you got to look at it. Pick up one first down, and then you go from there. So
see what we can do. Well, that line, that defensive line, of course, along with the offensive line for Reedsville, they are a pretty stout bunch. Here we are, turn the handoff, trying to come right up the middle, and it's going to be a short gain.
So number 42, Olbert, their running back, is the nose guard. So he made the tackle on that play.
At 275 pounds.
Well, that's a good spot for him.
Wouldn't you know? Exactly. Yeah.
You just don't see that very often in high
don't.
school. You know, he's your fullback plus then turns around and he's your nose guard.
You know, and all these linemen for Reedsville are heavy and they're solid.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're not chunky.
Right, exactly. Here's inside reverse coming out to Butzler. He gets around the corner, has a shot. He's going to be run out of bounds at about the 45.
There's our first down, huh?
Yeah.
All right, good run and a good start there. Now the piece some more together. Tell you what, Nick, he got out there in a hurry.
Yeah, he got the corner on him. Unfortunately, Dvorak had the angle. He had one man to beat, but he was there. Dvorak was doing his job, just containing the end.
Yep, that's right. All right, so 1st and 10 on the 45. Up to the line of scrimmage. They'll stay in that I formation. The turn, the handoff, it's going to be O'Neal. He's going to pick up about 3 tough yards. Well, I tell you what, he hit. You know, there was one, he hit the hole in a hurry.
He did.
Yes.
Then it kind of collapsed, but, I mean, he was, if it didn't collapse, he might have broke through on that one.
He hit it hard.
He really did.
Yep.
And you got to like that. You kind of waiting to see that, and especially after he got hit so hard and gave up the turnover, but he came back solid on that one. 2nd down and 7. Time running down. We're under a minute here in quarter number 1. Hunsinger on the throw. Has his man trying to make him move. He does. That is Hemmersbach, and he's got another 1st down. Nice, nifty move there. Little step back, Nick.
Yeah, nice catch by Brett. And he had 2 guys going, let him go by him, and then he just turned it upfield for the 1st down and got himself an extra 5-6 yards.
Well, thanks going out to Vernon Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, and, of course, affordable electrical energy right in our area, serving nearly 11,000 patrons. And our thanks also to, as I mentioned, Vernon Communications, up and running here on Channel 2 and 14. Here's the carry. It's going to be Klinkner. And, boy, he scrambled to about the 35. That's where they'll mark it. Scott, he's just a tough little runner, you know?
He is, and, that's kind of the key. He stays low to the ground and just kind of wiggles through, it seems like. So.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be the end of the quarter number 1 in the books, and the Reedsville Panthers have the lead here right now. We'll take a short break and come back with more action. We will say thanks to Snowflake Ski and Golf. That's Steve Clement and that great crew down there at County P in Westby. Hope you're enjoying the Friday Night Fish and tonight's football game. We'll take a break and be right back. back. We come to Ripon. It's quarter number 2, and here's our coach, Scott Peterson.
So we're going to hand the ball off to Colin O'Neill off the left tackle. He gets, 4 or 5, 6 yards there.
Nice pickup.
Yeah.
A nice little drive going here.
It's 3rd and 2. You know, I'm sure we're in 4-down territory here, aren't we? So
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to be now, I think, right? Down by a couple of scores.
Not going to gain much by punting here.
No, you're not.
No.
And it's good to see number 80, Lincoln Kling, back out there. So we have, 77 as the right tackle, Hank Brigham. Looks like Colin O'Neill's at tailback, and no gain there, so.
That will bring up 4th down.
Well, you talked about we're probably going to sound like a broken record tonight with that defensive line of the Panthers, but right now they have been the rock for that team. Our thanks going out to another one of those sponsors. How about Sleepy Hollow, the 3 facilities on the north side of Viroqua. Thanks to Levon, Michelle, and all the crew down there. Stop in, they'll help you out. Look for a vehicle, whether it's a car, SUV, whatever it might be.
So it's going to be close. He might have got it.
That last little
went low,
surge,
didn't
yeah, yeah.
I think he did get it.
That last little surge, yeah.
First down.
Nice job, yeah.
You know, and with, these last few weeks, there's been times where, Jacob could have run the quarterback sneak, but it's not going to happen tonight with those 3 interior guys.
There's no gap there.
There's no gap. And pass.
Oh. It looked like they might have had him on the inside.
Yeah.
I still think tonight, though, they're going to have to do that just to loosen them up. You can't. Against the defensive line, if nothing else, you make them work harder. Make them run the D line. If you've got to get after the quarterback, that's harder work than stopping the run, I think.
So, Connor Butzler's out here, and he's going up against that 14, and we've seen that 14's got some pretty good speed.
Oh.
So, tried the counter there. Got a few yards.
Tell you what, 77 got him at the ankles. That is Jade Boosie, and if he didn't get him, there was some yards there.
After that, yep.
And Jade's a small guy too. He's only 6 foot 250.
Well, yeah.
So
he's the baby of them.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? All right, 3rd and 9. Let's see what we got. Going to be a pass. There it is. Got him. Touchdown.
Nice score, yes.
Touchdown, Cashton.
Nice pass by Jacob Hunsaker.
No doubt.
You just put it up there where the big fella can go and get it.
Yes.
Buyer, huh?
Boy, that was a great catch by him.
Yes.
You can see he's a basketball player, can't you? Wow.
Well, I tell you what, that was a good one.
Cashton needed that, though, at this point. They seem like they've been kicked in the mouth, punched in the face, whatever you want to call it. But what a nice response, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Brady Hemmerspach, we talked about earlier, is out for the night, so they're going to go for 2. He's normally their kicker. Redskin counter here. Hey, look at that.
Boy.
Wow.
Line opened that one up, didn't they? We got ourselves a ball game.
Absolutely.
We'll take a quick break. Be right back with more here from Ripon. 14-8 your score. Cashton picking up the big one. Thanks going out to some of those sponsors. Let's talk about them real quick. We're zipping through them here. It's Sealand's Carpetland, one of our new sponsors. Thanks to Tim Sealand for his terrific help, Paige and all the crew down there. Tell you what, when it comes to, Tim's saying is if you walk on it, we can sell it because they got all kinds of stuff with flooring, rugs, linoleum, the tile, you name it. I tell you what, they do a great job, and they're one of the best, if not the best, in our area. So stop in and talk to the folks at Sealand's Carpet Land. Also, our thanks going out tonight to Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care when it comes to chiropractic care, medical care, you name it, dentistry, acupuncture. They can take care of business for you and your health. Back we go here to Scott.
Dylan Byer, or I'm not sure who the kickoff guy
Lane
was.
Kling.
Lane Kling, huh?
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Well, there's your answer to that touchdown, huh?
My goodness.
You know, I don't know how fast he looks on TV, guys, but he is fast in person.
Yep.
Well, the short kickoff, he picked it up at about the 25, and 75 yards later, he's in for the score, and that is a quick answer. You're right.
Yeah, I was thinking about that before they kicked it. I'm thinking we'll go back to our little squib kicks that we were talking about earlier in the year. Because I'm pretty sure you can't kick it to him from now on.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, 21-8. Reedsville is up on Cashton with 9:19 left in the second quarter here.
Well, let's take a peek at a couple more of those sponsors as the Eagles get ready for the kickoff here. How about, the Riverbank? Thanks to the Riverbank, and of course they have so many different branches throughout the area, but the two that support us, of course, in Coon Valley and in the heart of Coon Valley and on the south side of Westby. Financial help. It's that down-home financial feeling. They're there to support you. Thanks to Katie Halseth as she continues to manage those two branches. And our thanks going out to Right Choice Construction with Rich and the crew. Well, it's never too late to take care of a roof. Maybe you got some neat renovation ideas inside the house. And just give Rich a call or stop in at Black River Avenue in Westby.
So Reedsville set to kick off. We have Brett Hemmerschbach and Connor Butzler back there to receive. Connor's going to receive it here and see if we can't return the favor. Well, you got out to about the 35, 36-yard line, so not bad return. Decent starting position here for Cashton. We'll see how they're going to answer here now.
Right. Well, it's a big one. One thing for sure is you just dare not get your daubers down. You got a lot of ball game left here.
Yeah, that is a very
is
good
true.
point.
Yep.
So it looks like maybe Ethan Klinkner at fullback and Colin O'Neill at tailback.
That was unbelievable pursuit.
Yeah, Colin's pretty fast, but those Reedsville guys are.
Dane Totten and Ryan Teddy coming in on the tackle, number 3 and number 12. Yeah, they got out there like they knew he was heading to the particular spot, and they beat him to it.
Well, they knew he was headed for the corner, and they got to the sideline first. So.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to thank Bank of Cash and Cash and Vet and Mippy's TV and Appliance and Gary Hansen for sponsoring the buses tonight. Here we got a pass. Oh.
Fingertip.
Just kind of lost it in the lights, I think. He did have a step on him, though.
Yeah, he did.
He did. 3 guys behind him. That would have been that was a pretty throw, and he just missed. Well, and include yourself in there, Scott, because you're a big part of that as well. Thanks for doing that. You guys, terrific bunch. But you know what? That's what small communities, they get behind teams, and they do some really, really neat things.
Yeah, it's been exciting these last few weeks in the playoffs at Cashton to see how many people are there.
Ooh, no pay. I thought maybe got a little early, but
So Noah Hemmersbach on the intended reception there, and it's going to bring up 4th down, and Cashton's going to punt here. So
And Dvorak's back, so in the punt return. He's going to get the ball again.
Yep.
you know, and that's a little bit of the old Cashton punt return, isn't it?
Saw
Set
the
up the
wall.
wall.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw it too, Scott. Excellent field position again.
Yes. So we're going to have to punt away from that guy and kick away from him.
That guy, I think he's like a one-man crew here tonight.
He
what
is.
We're seeing. I mean, he's pretty much put that team on his back.
Yeah, he really is. Isn't
You know, and watching the tape before, you know, this past week, I thought maybe we could contain him, but
Nice tackle by Brett Hemmersbach.
yes,
It's easier said than done.
it is.
There's
isn't
a
it?
lot of room out there.
You know, and then, you know, when you have perfect field conditions like you have tonight too, you know.
Yeah,
you-
there's no slipping going on.
No, there isn't, you know, and so here he is, number 4 is back under center with the skinny fullback there. And it's going to be
A counter.
counter, yeah.
Nice tackle by Lane Kling. Or I should say Lincoln, right?
Yeah, Lincoln, big fling.
Yep.
You know, when they both start with L's, it's hard to,
Yeah.
you know.
It'll be easier next year.
Yeah,
There'll only be one of
We'll
them,
be
right?
down to one, so. You know, we had the same problem a few years ago with Landon, the oldest brother, and,
Yep.
and Lincoln. So it's going
keeper
to be a
again.
run, and he gets the corner.
You know,
Once he gets the corner,
yeah, it's like backyard, schoolyard
it is,
football,
right?
isn't it?
Yes.
There's nothing fancy about that other than it was a keeper. Just a straight bootleg.
You know, and he just kind of runs around the corner waiting for his hole to open up, and then he just sees it and spits right through it.
Yeah, he really is pretty good at that.
So here we got the right up the middle of the fullback.
Wow.
Nice tackle by James Hunt.
Yes.
The last 2 plays, he had 2 nice tackles.
So they have the ball at the 2-yard line, is it, Nick?
Yep.
So,
2nd and goal. Think the big man's getting it again?
yeah, he is, isn't
Oh,
he?
yeah.
Well, that sure is pretty close to a touch. Yeah. Now, I don't really know what the delay was
Yeah.
for calling it, but
They had to get everybody out of the pile, I
That's-
think.
yeah.
That's pretty crazy, yeah.
Oh,
I think he missed it.
yeah, he did miss it.
Little
Well, I
pressure.
think that's the first thing that's gone wrong for him all night, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, let's take a little break. We'll be back with more here from Ripon in just a moment. And we come back here to Ripon, and of course you can see the score at 27-8. Let's take a look at another one of our sponsors. Let's start from the top and work our way down a little bit. American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, helping you out with tonight's broadcast. And, of course, good, hard-working farm insurance from American Family Insurance.
Well, that was a nice kickoff. Connor Butzler's on the return here and doesn't find a whole lot of room for him. So Cashton's offense is coming back onto the field here with 5:50 left in the second quarter. They're down 27-8. And other than the one drive, it's been a little bit tough going for the Eagle offense tonight, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I will say that, I mean, this is probably the biggest D-line that we've faced all year, isn't it, Nick?
Biggest D-line and the best athlete we've
Yes,
seen all year.
exactly.
There's one kid out there that stands out. I mean, Colin O'Neill hit that hole, and he ran hard on that, and he hit that, there.
It was like a cement wall.
That 42, that
Yeah.
Olbert kid, at 275, and he stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a heck of a run by Colin.
And we know he's a solid running back.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, he's 175 pounds of coming at you.
Yep. Right, exactly.
Yep.
So Cashton's back to pass here. Nice. Oh, my.
Wow. Nice route.
Nice pass by Jacob.
Yep.
Hit him right in the hands, but I think there was looked like a Reedsville defender flew in front of him, and I think he lost track of the ball.
Yeah, I
one
think
point.
maybe Brett Hemmerspach, too, was running a route and was coming down towards him.
And you haven't seen, we haven't seen that all year. I mean, those guys, the two ends between Kleba and Crane, man, they've been
They
pretty
got
much everything in sight.
And that was the key last week on those fourth down. I think it was all 4 fourth down conversions were catches by those two guys.
tried to thread the needle on that one.
Yeah.
56-14, of course, Dvorak, Leipzig, number 14, and 56 in there in Stren, Adler Stren, and I tell you what, he tried to get it between them and just off the fingertips again.
We'll be curious to see what they do with the punt here. There you go, angling it out of bounds.
So there's a flag on the far field. I don't know if were we one guy short or not enough guys on the line of scrimmage.
Illegal shift.
Reedsville going to make us re-kick?
I think I would with.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, it'd be 5 extra yards?
Yep, 5 extra yards, and anytime you can get a chance to get that ball in your best athlete, I think you do.
Yeah. Let's see what.
I guess I thought they would have made the re-kick, but I guess they're just going to take the ball here.
Huh.
Okay.
And then on the Cashton's offense, when you do start throwing the ball and you don't complete them, then there doesn't get much time that clicks off the clock either. So.
Well, they marked the 5 yards off on the return here. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't really aware that was an option, but
I didn't either. So excellent field position again on the Cashton's 43-yard line. Nice tackle by Colin O'Neill.
Boy, that was, he needed a jump on him for that save.
So number 15, Noah Hemmerspach's come in the game here. And Gabe Peterson is out.
James Hunt slid into middle linebacker. Right up the middle.
Jacob Hunsiger in on the tackle on there. So number 60, Esden Schrader's come in the game for Brian Rivera. He's going to line up at the right defensive tackle. Number 71 at nose guard is Riley Verkin, and 74 Zach Mousna. Number 8 is Jacob Hunsker, and then the D end on this side is 80, Lincoln Kling. So there goes the pitch outside, and
Kay Peterson on the tackle.
well, that was 6 yards, 7-yard gain there. So Reedsville surely does have some team speed
And size.
and size. I was thinking the same thing, Nick.
I think
We're down to the final 4 in the division, top 4, and you can see why both teams are in the top 4.
wow, nice play by Zach Melsna.
Yes.
Showing his size.
Yeah.
That was a strong play. Throwing
Yes.
that 275-pound kid down.
Yeah.
So that was third. That was third down. It brings up 4th down now here. 4th and 2.5. So 4th and 3. Be nice to get a stop here before halftime. Clock is ticking at 2:45.
So I think they moved a little more beef in the middle there too. I see Hank moved in over the nose guard. And,
yeah.
And
And then Jack Kleben, number 88, is out at left end.
a big play here.
I think they're going to run the fullback right up the middle.
Timeout.
Timeout, Reedsville.
Well, let's take a look at one of those sponsors helping us out here tonight, ADRC, Aging and Disability Resource Center, Vernon County. If you know of a senior citizen or disabled citizen that might be in a tough spot, be sure to contact the office. Bank of Cashton, thanks to Scott Wall and that great crew. And again, the support with the buses tonight, getting the team and some of the fans up here. Some of the kids getting the ride here, the Spirit team and stuff. And our thanks to Bobby Johns, thanks to Sue Brigham. Another great job with the Friday night fish.
Oh, so the number 4 is in shotgun right now. And he's going to get the ball, and he's just going to kind of try to find an open hole. They're going to pass it. And it's a completion down to about the 8-yard line. Or no, 12-yard line. Reedsville converts there. So we'll see what Reedsville does here. It's going to be first down at the 11-yard line, 12-yard line. And they're back in the same formation with the number 4 at quarterback, and he's going to throw it as well. Now he's going to run it. Now he's going to throw it. Now it's going to be intercepted.
Connor Butzler.
Connor Butzler, if he can get the corner. Oh, boy. Boy, if he could have got the corner, huh? But guess who makes the tackle? 42.
Yeah.
I mean.
The touchdown saving tackle.
It was.
Yeah.
And right before half like this.
That's a big play.
It is.
Well,
Boy, that would have been nice.
nice job by the defense coming through, huh?
Yes.
Thanks to Cash. Oh, go ahead,
No,
guys.
that's
Go ahead.
all right, Ken.
I was just say Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Kevin Kirking and Courtney Kuzi, father-daughter teaming up to help support the Eagles.
He's got him.
Wow.
He's got him.
Yep.
Wow. Nice job, Dylan Byer.
Sideline's getting a little excited over
And
there.
hey,
A
what
little
about
fire.
that pass by Jacob Hunsinger,
Yeah,
huh?
beautiful.
Jeez. There's 3 guys out there, weren't there?
Yeah,
For
absolutely.
sure. 3.
Yeah.
Like I said, Dylan using that 5 foot frame there. I don't think at this point you got nothing to lose, so you just keep winging it.
You do, right?
Yep. They got a little softer coverage going on here.
There,
Another catch.
Connor Butzler.
Maybe. Nice pass again by Jacob. Spot on to that target.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
There was 3 defenders around that one.
Yeah. I thought they were going to, try to get Connor down the sideline, and then he broke it off and, did a little hook in or
Just lay
square in, and
Yep.
right there he was. So
Well, timeout on the field. We can do the same. Take a look at another one of those sponsors helping us out, along with Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. It's Cashton Farm Supply. Ernie Peterson and his crew out there in Highway 27 when it comes to all of your organic farming needs. And Coon Valley Telecommunications. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast on Channel 2 and Channel 14. I know that there's been some problems here, or got some text. I really do appreciate the people texting, letting me know. Things have been kind of freezing up on and off. So, but hopefully we're able to get the game back up and running. We got a hold of Jeanette, and she's working on that. I hope you're enjoying on Coon Valley's Channel 2 and 14. Here we go.
Well, so we got 1:34 left in the half. Let's see what we can do here. Another pass.
Oh.
Wow. Number 42. Oofta.
Is that Ebert?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just charged through there.
It's good job by Jacob being able to get up as quick as he did after that hit.
Yeah, he reached up, and the official even helped him up.
Yeah.
Jacob's a tough kid. We know that.
Yeah.
Man.
Is that a face mask or?
Boy, oh boy. What in the
I think
world?
he had the hold of the jersey.
Ebert again.
Well, that was a good try for that trap to try to sneak one through there.
And I think Jacob needed a little break.
Yes.
Just one play off
Right.
to gather himself.
So it's 3rd and 17 here. I'm guessing we're going to pass again. And there again, Dylan was down the middle, but he had kind of 3 guys around him, and there's 2 guys on the outside guy there, so not much there. Jacob did a good job of scrambling out of it and trying to get something.
So it's 4th down, 2.
Yeah, 4th and 17 with 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, so we're in punt formation here. And it's a pass. And there wasn't, I think Reedsville had a pretty good suspicion that it was going to be a fake.
Yeah.
There wasn't anybody open, so 18 seconds left here in the second quarter. Cashton is down 27-8. And really you're kind of coming into this game. You wanted, you knew Reedsville could have some big chunk plays. Cashton's had big chunk plays this year, but Reedsville's just had more of them.
That's true. They really have.
Reedsville's going to pass here. Oh, boy. He was open. And that's what makes it so tough is, that number 4, he can be back there in the shotgun. He can kind of run up and and then he can throw it at the last minute, or he can pump it and then still run it. So we'll see what they're going to do here with 12 seconds left in the second quarter. The last thing you want to do is, if you're Reedsville, is throw a pick six here.
I think they're bringing in their 84. He's 6'4", 210. He's a tight end, so maybe there's like a Hail Mary going on here.
Is that the guy to our near side?
Yep,
yeah.
Yep. No time left.
No, so that's the end of the first half, guys. Cashton's down 27-8.
Well, thanks going out to Culver's of Viroqua supporting today's broadcast this evening. Stop in on the north side of Viroqua. And our thanks going out to the Daily Brew Company on the north side of Westby. Boy, some great sandwiches and terrific coffees. A lot of wraps, you name it. Those are just some great things going on at the Daily Brew. And Eagle Title Company helping us out. That's Lori Holte. When it comes to title coverage insurance, there's the place to go, downtown Coon Valley. Well, let's take a little break here. Halftime coming up here, but first let's talk about what in the world hit the Eagles 27-8 here. It was a very solid Panther team from Reedsville here, Scott.
It really was. You know, and when you say solid, muscular solid.
Yes.
You know, that D-line, all five of them, and then, you know, the nose guard, number 42, is the fullback as well. And then you got number 4, the quarterback, and he seems to be the real deal too.
Yeah.
So it's they got the size. They're athletic on the line, and they have the speed outside too. So.
And you know, Nick, it took it was 2 scores before Cashton really seemed to kind of get their feet underneath them football wise, and then they were able to answer back. But boy, I tell you what, again, the quick hit speed, as Scott just mentioned with Reedsville, they answered right away on that long touchdown return.
Yeah, it was a nice drive, Cashton. They're going to have to open it up somehow. You know, their line is so big, and maybe if you spread them out, you get a little more room in there. And it's right now it's number 42 Olbert and number 4 Dvorak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and you can tell. I mean, going into this game tonight, that's what we talked. I mean, that's what the coaches talked about. That's what the fans are talking about. And those two kids, they're the real deal right now. It's at least far from what I can see. So.
And on top of that, they got a great supporting cast around
Absolutely.
them.
yes, yes.
That's what makes them so formidable is that supporting cast. You know, if they didn't have that, you got 2 guys you key on, and you got a good chance. But not in this situation. You dare not key on them because somebody else will get you. And we've seen some very solid play. But on the other side of things, the Eagles, they haven't laid down and laid over or anything like that. They showed some great spunk and some get up as they battled back here, picking up that touchdown pass, Scott, to Byer.
Right, yeah, exactly. Jacob's been having a good night throwing the ball, and Byer's been making some catches. So, you know, Connor Butzler made some catches, Kling. So it's been a good night, fairly good night for the receivers and the quarterback throwing.
Yeah.
It's just we can't get anything going rushing right now.
So the last thought here, Nick, Cashton has to kick off to the Panthers to start the second half. There's going to be the key right there is to make the stop.
Yeah, I think absolutely. I think we got to go back to squibbing it possibly. You know, I mean, you got to try and stop Dvorak somehow. I don't know how you do it. I mean, this kid he's an unbelievable athlete. He's got the size and the speed, and we're seeing it put on tonight. And he looks like he's the real deal.
That's for sure.
Man.
Well, let's take a break ourselves. We'll come back. As you can see, just under 12 minutes to go here before before the halftime is complete. And actually, I think they'll put the 3 minutes on top of that. So we're looking at about 15 minutes. We'll return here for the second half action. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Well, back we come here to Ripon as we get set for quarter number 3, second half action coming up. And the Eagles kicking off to Reedsville. Bringing the action, play-by-play, here's Nick Butzler.
Okay, I see we got Dylan Byer back at kickoff here, so it'll be curious to see. What do you think, Scott? Where are they kicking this ball?
I'd kick it to the 30-yard line on the opposite side.
Away from good kick, good
Boy,
field.
nice scoop, huh?
Yep. Good strategy that time. It's easier said than done sometimes, you know, on these kickoffs, but excellent job done there by Dylan Byer to keep it away from number 4.
You know, it's going to be interesting to talk to the Cashton players how nice it is to play on a softer field than what has been the last 6 weeks at Cashton.
Yeah, I think you're right, Scott. It was got a little hard there at the end when the weather was dry.
And they're in the process of redoing the field. They're putting some more black dirt on back in Cashton. So
Yeah, you're ready for next year again.
yeah.
Here's Dvorak on the scramble. Nice hit by Brett Hemmersbach.
Yes.
Again, I think that was just a busted play, but, you know, he still ended up scrambling for 7 yards.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah, when you got that ability, that's not even a busted play.
yeah, right.
That's him improvising, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, and it could have easily been a sack, too, but their offensive line has done a nice job just to keep the penetration. You know, one guy breaks through there. And a lot of times it's tough to bring him down anyways, along with Obert.
Oh,
So,
2 men in motion.
yeah, right.
There it comes. Even I know that.
Yeah. So this one will probably be coming back.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Riley Verkin is going off the field there with a little bit of a hitch in his giddy up. Must be an ankle, maybe.
We'll see the call. Bringing it back.
Yeah, come on back, boys.
It's been a rather clean game so far, though, I think. A couple of penalties on both, maybe 2 on Reedsburg this time. I don't know if Cashton's had any, to be honest with you.
You know, I'm trying to think, and I can't think either that they have.
No?
Reedsville had 1 interception later in the second quarter, and Cashton had the 1 fumble in the first quarter. So
Yeah.
it's been
Yep.
pretty decent, well-played game on the taking care of the football in always. Dvorak under center this time, a man in motion again. Oh, nice stop there defensively. Who was that? Brett Hemmersbach again on the tackle, along with Zach Melsna.
It's going to be fun to watch some of these younger kids next year, isn't it, Nick?
Yes, absolutely. We're looking. You know, we look out here now, and we got. I can see at least 3-4 sophomores and 3-4 juniors out there. We sprinkle in a few of these seniors this year who've had a great year, like Gabe Peterson and
Well,
Nick Kling.
and, you know, you go back to these seniors, they were what, on the 0-9 team?
Yep.
And here you are in the Final Four?
Yep.
Yeah,
My goodness.
1 game away from state.
There's another pitch. Nice tackle out front there by Noah Hemmersbach.
You know, and I think Noah's going to be the guy next year that's going to make a big step up, isn't he?
I agree with you.
You know,
Yeah.
you see flashes when he is playing this year. He's kind of rotated through, and when he's been in there, he's made some plays. So
Oh, he's done a great job, yeah.
yeah,
And again, only a sophomore, so
Well, and he's got to be thinking, how do I break into this team?
yeah,
know.
exactly.
yeah,
And the coaches are probably thinking that too, you
yeah,
know.
absolutely.
He does some great things when he's out there.
So here's Dvorak again under center and Obert at tailback, or fullback, I should say. The handoff is to Obert again. Stood up there again by Zach Melsna.
And Brian Rivera and Jack Kleber, right?
And Brett Hemmersbach. No gain to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
So we'll hopefully we can get a stop on downs here, and then can see what the Cashton offense, can get going here in the second half.
I want to say thanks to the folks that have been texting, letting us know some things have been going on. I can tell you that, unfortunately, if you got people watching on the stream, Jeanette told me that the stream has crashed, so we don't know if that's going to be able to get back up.
So there's Leipzig again on the tailback, taking the pitch from Dvorak. They seem to be doing a little better job on containing Dvorak on that. They're not letting him get outside.
Right, yes, yep.
They're making him turn it upfield instead of, like we said, if he gets the corner on you, he could be gone. So here's 3rd down and 4 for Reedsville. We got Dvorak under center and Obert at fullback position again. Man in motion, looking in the pass. Ball off just a little bit. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 4, and I guess we'll see what Reedsville is going to do here.
I guess if I'm Reedsville, I'd probably go for it. I don't really, Cashton hasn't been able to do much on offense, so I wouldn't be worried about that. But
Well, and, can you kick it in the corner without it going into the end zone?
Yeah.
That's going to be the other.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, too, what are we doing here?
There's a holding call.
Oh, we missed the penalty here, huh?
Yeah. I didn't see that one either.
I didn't either. No. I think, what is this, a soccer field, too? We see the yellow out there. I think maybe that's why we didn't see it. We got the big circle.
So I guess it's still 3rd down now and 16, huh? 15?
Yep. 3rd down and 15. 8:40 remaining here. It's kind of a big down for Cashton. They pretty much got to get a stop here so you can get the ball back.
Right.
Dvorak under center, looking back to pass again. Jacob Hunziker.
Gonna be a jump ball, and he's got it. Got it.
no.
No.
Oh, boy.
Nice job by Colin O'Neill, just sticking with the play.
I think if it had been thrown to number 84, who's 3 inches taller than 7, I think that would have been a completion. So
Yeah, he's 6'5", I think. That
yeah.
kid. So here, a big stop for Cashton. They definitely needed to get the ball back, and possessions are going to be becoming pretty limited here now, and you got to start putting some points on the board if you want to get back in this game.
Yes.
You got to get a score here at least in the 3rd quarter, and then you still have to stop them.
Well, let's just get a punt return here, huh, guys?
Quick score.
Oh, he's going to run it. Look at that.
Oh, boy.
So that'll bring up the 1st down for Reedsville.
And I wonder if that was a called fake or if he just got the ball and then saw nobody was on the end. And
It's possible. It seemed like he fumbled it a little bit with his hands. And
yes.
so that was a huge play for Reedsville. Keep the ball and run clock. Plus, if they could put points on the board here, it'll make it even more difficult for Cashton.
Oh, Zach Melsna.
Nice play by Zach Melsna with penetration. So I think that was a 2-yard loss.
Well, the lucky part was that the official felt that he was in the grass, and
You're right, Ken. A kid like that, you don't ever give up on him. I think if you got him, you better take him down.
you better take him down.
Yeah.
Because he's going to do exactly what he just showed us.
So it looks like Reedsville's trying to run a little clock here, too. There's just a quarterback keeper. Riley Verkin
Coming from
down.
the nose guard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
It's good to see him back out on the field after he limped off there earlier in the quarter.
What a great hustle play by Riley Verkin.
No kidding.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 8. And again, I think, though, but this is probably 4-down territory for him now. Ball is on the, what are we at here, 30-yard line?
You know, and if you're Reedsville, you know, you obviously got to keep the ball going and win this game, but yet you kind of got to worry a little bit about getting guys hurt.
Yep.
You know, number 4, something's bothering him. I don't really know what it is, but
Yeah, it seems like he's wincing a little. Or maybe just do you get some of that turf in your eyes once in a while?
oh, you know, that could be it.
There we go, quarterback keeper again. Good block out front.
Well, we were just told the site is back up and running again, so Jeanette had that, somebody got it working, so hopefully you're able to watch and the channels are plugging along. We do want to say thanks to Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. That's Mark Evinger and family out there on the north side. Check out all their steel and more when it comes to your yard work. And, of course, well, you got to worry about snow. That's in the forecast, and see what he's got for snow blowers.
Yeah, it was a little white this morning, wasn't it,
Yeah.
guys, back home?
Yeah. Oh, just keeps bouncing off people.
Yeah, Ethan Klickner had initial contact, but couldn't hold on to him.
Well, you can't hit him with just the shoulder pad. You got to wrap
Yeah.
him up. You know, you got to get that arm around a leg somehow.
Yep.
And he just literally, but he makes you bounce off too. I mean, give him some credit
Right.
there.
Yeah, he's quick.
You know, he's not an easy one to latch onto.
That'll bring up 1st down and goal now at the ball is on the 6-yard line. So
Also, our thanks going out to Embroidery and More. That's Greg Danes and his team out there on Swigum Road, 210D. Appreciate their fine support and wishing all the best to the winter sports season, as that's fast approaching, starting next week.
Oh,
Whoops, somebody got through in a hurry.
there's Henry Brigham a little bit jumping the gun a little bit on that one. So see if there's any contact, if it was on the defense. Yep, so it'll be probably 1st and goal from the 3 now. Half the distance to the goal.
Gunderson Health is the Viroqua Clinic. Start your health care through the Viroqua Clinic, part of that Gunderson system.
oh, down at about the half-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, I think that was Leaps out, the tailback carrying the ball. Man, they've owned this clock though, huh?
Boy, no kidding. That's,
6-minute drive here.
yeah. Yeah, this has been a tough one.
Beating up clock with the lead.
Touchdown.
So that makes it 33-8 with 5:55 remaining.
As they line up for the extra point kick, our thanks going out to Main Street Designs. That's Leah Kroom out there right on Main Street in Westby. When it comes to shampoos, haircuts, and all kinds of great styling, there's the place to go. Leah Kroom, Main Street Design. Well, guys, the kick is up and good. 34-8 is your score.
And the snap rolled back there, I think 3-4 bounces before the holder got it, and they still got it. So
My goodness. Well, when things are going right, they're going right. Well, we got a couple more of our sponsors to mention here, and then we'll be finished up with them. One of those being Main Street Mobile Mart. on the north side of Viroqua, north downtown, we'll call it, your only family-owned convenience store. Thanks to Tammy and Bill and all the crew down there, Rob, and of course that Synergy Mobile Fuel. And finally, Nordic Lanes, thanks to Scott and Sue Sordahl. Tell you what, stop in there for great pizza, evening specials throughout the week. They just are a bunch of fun, and they got great bowling action going on during the week. And open bowling, there's a family, that's a lot of family fun right there. Thanks again to all those sponsors supporting tonight's broadcast.
So here we got Connor Butzler and Brett Hemmersbach back, kick return. Brett Hemmersbach.
Reverse. So I think that was a good idea to try the reverse. You know, I think that's the first time we've seen it all year, isn't it?
Yep.
You know, and I think they were just a little out of time on it. You know, I think they did it too early.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
You know, they didn't have enough running this way.
Sure.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, he should have been running, I guess, left, and then Connor gets everybody, the defense running towards him, and then you reverse it. Yeah.
But it's just, you know, the way that it worked out. So
good thinking in a ways. They needed a big play.
Yeah.
Right there, that one was just off, Nick.
Yeah. Colin O'Neill was the intended receiver, just out of his fingertips. I think it was the only spot Jacob could probably put it. There was a defender underneath, so.
Well, and the ball didn't come out as clean or as crisp as he normally will throw it. It seemed like.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What is the temperature out there now? Maybe the ball's getting a little stiffer, I think. It's probably 30 degrees.
Yeah, no kidding.
It might even be mid-20s, huh?
Yeah. Again, I think the Ethan Kleckner in the carry. Not much going on up the middle. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles. So we have a split out Connor Butzler and Dylan Byer. Ethan Kleckner, the sole back. There's a blitz. Ball intended for Jack Kleba.
Dean Totten picking that one off. Just didn't get enough height on the ball. He reached up with the big paw and was able to pull it in.
Yep.
So the second, I believe that's the second turnover of the night. Both of them going against the Eagles.
So that's a good field position for Reedsville. Ball is at the 27-yard line. Bring up a 1st down and 10 with 5 minutes remaining. And I think Reedsville is going to be kind of happy to milk the clock now. Looking back to pass.
Wow. Oh, boy. Well, that's going to make it awfully tough.
Yep. Are we on running clock stage here yet, fellas?
Not quite.
Got to get 35.
Is it 35? Yeah. All right. Pending extra point here. 40-8, Reedsville. And that's no good.
Oh, just to the left, apparently. Well, let's take a break. As you can see on the board, 40-8, your score. Back in just a couple moments. Well, back we come, ready for the kickoff. Let's put the mic back into the hands of Nick Butzler.
Well, looks like the Eagles have their work cut out for them now. trying to get back into this. So what do you guys think? What do you do to get back into it, or do you just try and so you don't come out of here dinged up?
Well, I think the big thing is, just stay with. You got to kind of go back and stay within your frame of mind when it comes to what you do best. If you can get a couple of scores, you get a hold, and you get a couple of scores, there's a little life in there. But you got 4:47 to go in the third quarter, and man, you're not really. I don't know. Is Cashton built to throw the ball a lot? That's the question right now.
I don't think they are, but we've seen it. Certain games, 8 to 10, 8 for 10. They can throw it 10 times a game.
And here's, oh my goodness. There's that Redskin counter.
Yep.
And that was close.
The shoelace tackle there. A pickup of maybe 3 yards for Colin O'Neill.
And I don't know that there's any high school team that's built to throw the ball very much.
Yep.
Especially not at the D7 level.
D7 level, and when you're down, because teams will just sit in soft coverage and pick you apart.
Right. Aquinas is the only team in our area that will throw the ball a ton, obviously. But
here's a counter. Oh. Connor Butzler looks like he missed the handoff or something.
Was that it? Did they hand the ball off to Colin O'Neill first, and then I guess I don't really, I saw Colin out on the side here. I don't know if it was kind of a double handoff,
maybe a double reverse.
I did not see it.
I didn't see it either. I thought it was just a straight counter to Connor, but now it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. Long, probably a passing. Nope.
Nice
run by Brett Hemmersbach, and it looks like he'll have enough for the first down.
Well, that's the play that seems to be working tonight on their 2-point conversion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think Reedsville I think they've pulled a few players too. They look a little lighter up front. Maybe in their linebacking positions. They're just subbing kids in and out now, I think. I think they might have some of their regulars back in there.
Yeah, the nose guard has slid over to D tackle.
Well, Jacob Hunsiker's in pass intended for Jack Kleba.
Well, he got rolled in there by 77 and Bussy again, or Bussy. I'm not sure how they say that. Could just be Bus for that matter.
No doubt, right?
Yeah.
He looks like, and now they do have their 3 big defensive linemen in there again, 42 and 77 and 78.
I can't say enough about Jacob tonight, though. It's been a gutty performance.
Boy, I agree.
He's been hit around quite a bit.
Yep.
So. Here's ball intended for Kling. Jacob Hunsiker, which will bring up a 4th down and 10. And I think obviously Cashton will go for it here. 2:58 remaining and down by 32. Ball is on the 49-yard line. Substitutions with Connor Butzler and Ethan Klinkner coming in. Is it 3rd down or 4th? Must be only 3rd and 10.
3rd apparently, yeah.
I thought it was 3rd down on that play. High formation with Klinkner and Hemmersbach on
Redskin counter
again with O'Neill.
Oh, good dive.
Yep. Nice effort for Colin O'Neill. I think he might be short.
And was that Zach Melsner that took 77, 10 yards down the field and buried him?
Yep.
Oh, just short of the first down, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
4th and
I thought he had it.
I thought he had a terrific dive right at the end there,
Yeah, just over the 40-yard line. I thought he was further than that, but that must have been his initial contact on the ground. So we'll see what we dial up here. 4th down and inches. Quarterback sneak. Jacob Hunsiker, and he's got the first down. 2 or 3 yard pickup.
Well, we need a first down, but we need to get them a little faster than this, I guess.
Yep. Connor Butler bringing the play in again to Jacob. We got Colin O'Neill again at tailback, Ethan Kleckner at fullback. Running the trap again with, Ethan Kleckner.
Oh, he smacked somebody.
Yeah, nice run by Ethan.
That was number 5 that he smacked.
Yeah. And he's a starter. That's Totten in there.
Yeah, I think they got most of their starters back in. They've been subbing a few defensive players. Now Cashton in the hurry up. Here comes the counter. Not much going on there.
Well, that was the other Totten in Dane Totten.
I think Cashton, are they running in 2 plays at a crack here maybe? And
Oh, yeah, it could be.
let's see what they're doing here. Because the last 2 were a hurry up, and which they're going to have to do here. Oh. Broken play there. Looks
Yep.
like somebody went the wrong way. So that was a loss of 5 yards. Bring up a long 3rd down and probably 15 now. 40 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. This will be the only time Cashton will have had the ball in the 3rd quarter here. So
Wow.
yeah,
Isn't that something?
Reedsville's done a nice job of controlling the football.
Yeah.
Jacob back to pass again.
Oh, boy.
Man.
Just not enough time for Jacob.
No, they blitzed linebackers, you know, and those guys snuck through the gaps. And so now we're at 4th down, and it's going to be the end of the quarter.
Yep.
So we'll take a break and come back with 4th quarter action here in just a moment's time. We return here to Ripon where the score 40-8. It's been pretty much all the Reedsville Panthers in tonight's ball game. And now in a tough pickle, it's 4th and forever. Here's the throw, and it is incomplete here. Trying to get the ball to Hummersbach. Hunsinger, maybe a throw just a touch behind. It was going to be short of the first down. He was going to have to do a catch and pick up the first down with some yardage after the catch. As it is, it's 1st and 10 now going the other way with the turnover on downs. 12 minutes to go here in the ball game, and I tell you what, it's looking a little bleak, but the Eagles going to keep battling here because there's a lot of good things for these guys coming up, whether they win or lose tonight. They have a great core coming back for next year, and who knows? They'll be knocking on the door again. Let's take a look here as Reedsville will turn. They'll pitch the ball, and heading upfield, Leipzig picks up about 5, bring up a 2nd and 5. People were talking about, the cold, and then on top of that, the snow had been snowing here off and on until about an hour before game time. In fact, just before we showed up, it actually stopped snowing. Some of the people were saying, well, the field's going to be slippery, but we haven't really noticed that too much here, have we?
Not at all.
Here comes Liebert again, or Liebert, I should say, and oh, boy, another great carry. He comes up with a huge 2nd down carry. The ball goes all the way down from about the 39 down to about the 39 of the Eagles.
That was James Hunt on a nice hustle play on that. Run him down to make the tackle. Touchdown saving tackle for James.
Yeah, they had a pretty good convoy coming around the corner, didn't
saw
they?
Them too.
Boy.
They're pulling.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
Tackle, yep.
See something like that coming at you. Now they're going to milk the clock here. They'll pitch the ball again. Yeah, look out, trying to come up with a tackle.
Jeez.
And now he's going to go all the way down the sideline and in for the score. Well, he just put him up and put him down. That was Leipzig, who wasn't going to be stopped. He scooted down that sideline. He made that corner, and it was about a 20-yard streak. And now we're going to see a running clock after this.
He's got some speed, too.
Boy, I tell you, these
quick.
guys. Yeah. Now, we were counting up here, and here comes the extra point kick. Good snap. The kick is up, and it is good. And it's 46-8. 10:16 to go. We'll take a quick break. We're going to come back, and when we come back, we're going to talk about seniors and who's coming back and who's not, maybe. We'll do that in just a moment. Returning here to Ripon, the Panthers of Reedsville in control of tonight's Level 4 football game. It's a Final Four football game, and how many teams, how many schools would love to be in this position? Right now, it smarts for the Eagles. It's 40-8. Nick, we were talking about this a little bit. Reedsville with a number of seniors.
Yeah, we look at their roster. They got a dozen seniors out here. And, obviously, dozen seniors, and looks like they got a good core of juniors, too, about 10 of them, too. So I think they're kind of built for this year. As you can see, really, really nice team. And obviously they're probably going to have – they might be a team, they were talking like the 14 at half between Coleman and Regis is what I saw. So that's the other side of the bracket. So that's who Reedsville will end up playing, one of those other two teams.
So, yeah, that's quite a game. And, of course, Cashton losing a half a dozen seniors after this particular year. But, boy, I tell you what, they have done a really nice job with things. And you think about these seniors from where they started their freshman year.
Well, hey, this is good to see. Sorry to shut you off, Ken, but Alec Wall is in at quarterback
Is
right
he?
now.
Good for him. All right. Here's the handoff. And picking up O'Neill with the carry. He'll get about 5, maybe 6 yards as Alec Wall comes in, and that's a great gesture there. And of course, going to do everything wise, we'll say, with him.
Yeah, so, Alex, a senior that in spring ball, the second game of the season, got tackled and hurt his shoulder. So he was out all, pretty much the whole spring ball, and then right before preseason started, he hurt it again in basketball. And so it's good that they were able to get this far in the playoffs, and then, he was able to get in here. So
give him a chance.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's a nice, it's a nice story to see him come back like that. He's a good working kid.
He is, yep.
Well, they're bringing out their big guys one at a time. Give them some recognition. That's Reedsville doing that.
And, of course, we're on the Reedsville fan side, so we got to hear the excitement that they have.
Yep. Close to a first down, going to be about a yard short for the Eagles. Well, we hit the 8-minute mark. I'm going to turn the mic over to you, Scott.
So Reedsville's bringing out another one of their starters here, and let's give a quick shout out to those guys that sponsored the bus ride down here: Gary Hansen, Cashton Vet Clinic, Bank of Cashton, Mippy's TV and Appliance, and John Danes with Scenic Cooley. So Jacob Hunsiger with a quarterback keeper right up the middle.
And we'll include Scott Peterson in on that. Yeah,
all right.
Great gesture. Well, more guys coming out here for Reedsville. We'll talk about Cashton seniors in just near the end of the game here too, but we're gonna wait on that one. Hunsinger back in. That was Totten.
That's where Reedsville's bringing out their starters, but I don't see any smaller guys going back in, do you?
Yeah.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 here with Jacob Hunsiger back under center.
Down to 6:20 to go in the ball game with the running clock.
And as you can hear at home, Reedsville's got something with the cowbells. Shaking that.
At least from where I come from, I think we should have the cowbells.
I agree with you.
I think we've probably got a few more.
Tip ball there by number 73, wasn't it? 73?
Yep.
And he's a guy that's come in here at the end of the game.
Yeah. Sophomore, Braden Lutke.
6'2", 260 sophomore.
Yeah. And he's so chunky too, isn't he? So fourth is going to bring up 4th and 12 here. 5:17 left in the game with the clock running. Cash is going to call a timeout here. They were a little discombobulated.
Well, we'll do the same. We'll take a timeout ourselves. Back we come. As you can see, 5:11 left here in the ball game with the running clock. Once the snap takes place, let's go back to Nick.
All right, well, it's a big 4th down here, Cashton. The clock's going to run regardless, but Jacob looking to pass, throw one deep. Dylan Byer. Out of bounds. Reedsville will take over on downs.
I guess I should have said, let's go back to Scott.
That's
right.
with the continuous clock here, it's going to get to Nick pretty fast here at the 4 minutes.
So.
I'm just messed up.
Yeah. Well, I think it might be a good time to start with the seniors now.
Yeah,
I
that's
think, you
yeah.
know,
Go ahead and read those off if you can.
I think, Scott, maybe you should do the honors there with the seniors.
Well, we got Lincoln Kling there, number 80. He's had a great career at Cashton. And number 70, Brian Rivera. 75, Gabe Peterson. Number 17, Dylan Byer. And then we talked about 16, Alec Wall earlier. So
Yeah.
I think that's all of them, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. Yeah, we talked about. Well, we got is Dalton Scrady.
Oh, yeah,
We
Dalton
got
Strady.
Dalton Scrady got a little time this year when
yeah.
he got to play, and Caleb Amundsen, another reserve when he played well.
Yeah, you know, you need some of those. You need guys in practice. You know, and the nice thing was Cashton had, 33, 35 kids out this year,
Yep.
so you're able to be constructive in practice.
Yep, along with James Hunt. He's
Yeah,
another
James,
senior.
geez, how did
He plays one way, but you know, that's just another thing you got to give credit to this coaching staff. These kids, you know, they were able to have kids play one way versus, you know, a lot of schools this size. You know, a lot of times you're playing both ways.
You know, Nick, and I just knew I was forgetting somebody. You know, and how could I forget James Hunt? He's, you know, been a leading tackler all year.
Oh yeah, he's a spark plug, isn't he?
He is. And then, you know, just as we talk about him, who makes the tackle?
Yeah, he's
You
a
know,
tackling machine.
he isn't he?
Yep. And just another thing, it's just great to have these kids. I mean, to have these seniors finish their careers here. I
One
mean,
game away from state.
What can you say? You know,
On a beautiful field. And
absolutely. They'll still, regardless of the score,
Right.
they're still going to remember that run they did have.
Oh, and a terrific run.
Yep.
3 games at home. I tell you, that's well deserved because they did it throughout the regular season. That's why you get to host.
Yeah. So what are they going to end up? 11-3? Is it this year?
Yes,
I-
something
or-
like that.
Or
10-3.
10-3. Yeah.
10-3? Yeah. You know, then they're 6-1 last spring, so
Yeah.
19-4, or no, not 9.
Well, I don't. Well, depend. You know,
This
the
cold
last-
weather's got me all. Because this is the 20th game of the year.
Correct.
So they must be 16-4.
Yep. Yep. That sounds right. I guess I don't remember what the record was last year, but
So now you see on the D line, we've got Caleb Amundsen and Dalton Scrady in there at nose guard and left defensive tackle. You know, these seniors are going to finish the game for Cashton.
yep. And should be Dylan Byer you see out there. You know, kid that's been through all these.
Yeah.
You know, played when they probably shouldn't have as freshmen. You know,
Lincoln
Right.
Kling and
and they could have very easily said, I don't think so, guys. But I think you got to give all the coaches in the world all the credit. You got to give the parents credit for sticking beside their kids, putting them through this. You know, they could have been very easily said, no, we don't need to go through that anymore. But they
Yep.
stuck beside their kids and supported them all. You know, there's nothing harder. You know, and we went through it. We saw our kids
Right.
losing those games.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
having them come home and
you know, that year they were 0-9, there was a lot of games like this for them.
Oh,
You know, and
yep.
now you look at, you know, the last few weeks with all those home games at Cashton, the attendance that were there,
absolutely.
and you look across the field tonight at all the people in the stands here, you know, it's 2 hours and 15 minutes to get here. So
Nice crowd.
it is.
Yeah, not a bad place to finish a career.
Well, we got an injury on the field. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back. Barone, I think maybe is how you say it, is coming off the field. He's got some help with a couple of the coaches, but we're ready to get things rolling again.
You know, and you're glad to see him kind of, you know, walking off the field with some help, but you just hate to see him get hurt this late in a game.
Right.
You know, one game away from state
Yeah.
playoffs. So
And the outcome is determined already.
yeah.
And that'll take care of things with the first down.
So we're right at the almost the 2-minute mark here with the clock running.
Hey, looking across that front line, you see Kling and Ryan Rivera, Dalton Scrady. On the other side, there's Caleb Amundsen.
And then 47, is that
Ethan Harris.
Ethan Harris, yeah.
So I see Chase Olson's out there at linebacker, along with who's on the other side here? That's Lane Kling, Noah Hemmersbach. I think Dylan Beyer is still out there.
Yeah,
too.
and I think Gabe Peterson's still at middle linebacker yet. Well, Reedsville's in victory formation.
There's the Cashton seniors running out our good round of applause for our seniors.
Yeah, that's a neat thing to do too. They come out together, and you know that Coach Hemmersbach has got to be so proud of those guys for staying with him and his program, his philosophy. Like you said, Nick, they could have said, we'll try something different, way back, but they didn't.
I think we're going to finish it with 9 guys, too, out there. Yeah, nice. What can you say about our coaching staff, too? They went through that 0-9, too.
Oh, yeah.
They could have said,
Yeah.
we're done, too.
Yep.
But
it's
they stuck to it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to coach.
Absolutely.
You're not only a coach, you're painting the fields.
Yep.
The stuff that they do is amazing behind the scenes that nobody knows about,
Yep. Yeah, that's for sure. But, well, congratulations going out here to the Reedsville Panthers. They come away with the victory tonight as the clock winds down. Final score here is going to read 47-8 as the time hits zeros. And captains pick up that game ball here for their head coach. And we will take a look as they come across the field and shake hands in a nice gesture, again, of sportsmanship. I'm glad that they continue to do this. And, guys, we take a look at this. Again, our sincere thanks going out to those sponsors helping us out here tonight. Please patronize them whenever you can. And congratulations to those seniors on both squads, for that matter, but for the Cashton Eagles to go from 0-9 to be in the Final Four in a short span of 4 years, from their freshman year to their senior year. That is a show of guts, grit, determination, perseverance, all the things that you can come up with when it comes to just plain having a big heart. And that's what it all is about here for the Eagles. Nick, I tell you what, you got a son coming back with Connor next year. He's going to be a vocal point of that offense like this year with a ton of speed and great moves. It's going to be a lot of fun coming back here and watching the Eagles for the next couple years.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm excited because I'll have another son that'll be a freshman. So we're going to try and keep them coming. So
there you go.
We're expecting good things for Cashton football here for the next few years.
Yeah. And Scott, your nephew Gabe, he's the senior. You got any other relation out there coming up?
No, that's it. So,
no way.
Yeah.
We got to find somebody.
Right.
Well, I tell you what, he was such a mainstay on that defense, and then you talk about that offensive line. Everybody out there just gelled throughout, and you tell Gabe thanks for that senior leadership next time you see him, if it's tomorrow morning or whenever, because those kinds of people are great to have on your squad. So,
and they have nothing to be ashamed of this year.
No,
I mean,
to
make it to level 4, 1 game away from state.
Absolutely, yes.
You deserve to be proud of your season.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the Cashton crew, they're coming out. We're going to stay with this. They are coming out to get their runner-up.
I think it's a regional championship.
Regional championship,
Or
okay.
sectional championship, is it? Or how does that work now?
I think they won the sectional.
Oh, yeah.
This, I think, is considered the sectional level 4.
For Reedsville.
Yeah.
And Cashton gets a regional.
Yeah. So congratulations going out to them. as they pick up their trophy. And they'll go and their plaque, they'll go and show it to their crowd. And they'll turn things around and we'll put the camera here on Reedsville as they are going to be introduced as the sectional champions, the state qualifiers.
Well, again, I think Ken, I think we need to thank you one more time here for all this hard work.
I agree, Nick.
Man.
You know,
It's hard work.
it is.
What I'm looking at here, this is hard work.
Look at all the equipment we got here, and you know, and all the people back home that have been able to watch this all season, and
Well, I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. I grew up loving sports, and you know, Cashton reminds me so much of Ithaca growing up. You just you know, your heart goes out for those kids over there, and just happy to bring it out here. And I appreciate you guys. We go back last year, Scott, getting you. Asking you to come up and help out the last game of the year, and you know, you're the mainstay here, and Nick coming on board. This has been a lot of fun when we get to work together and have a three-man crew. It takes a lot of pressure off, so that's the cool part about all that. So my sincere thanks to Scott Peterson, Nick Butzler, helping me out here with Cashton football throughout the year. Well, guys, I guess we can call it a year, and we wish the Reedsville Panthers the best of luck next week as they'll take on either Regis or Coleman. I believe it's on Thursday afternoon at Camp Randall. For Scott Peterson and Nick Butzler, I'm Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Production, saying congratulations to Reedsville and to the Cashton Eagles as they finish up the year with a fine record here at, we believe it was, 10-3. 10-3. We finally got that one figured out. 10-3 here, and it's been a fun ride. We'll do it all again next year, 2022. So long for now.